Alright, we are doing my very first run ever of Slay the Spire 2, which has just come out in early access today. I really enjoyed the first game. It's really kind of both for me and for, indie gaming in general, kind of jump-started the current era of like roguelike deck builders, and I'm very excited to see where Slay the Spire 2 goes. It has multiplayer, which is interesting. Maybe we'll be able to check that out eventually. If I can rope some friends into that. But we're going to do my very first single-player run ever. Ironclad is the only option. Finish a run with question mark, question mark, question mark. Play a single run to unlock this character. Okay. Yeah, I know there's new classes versus the classes that were available in the original game. Ironclad, of course, also was in the original game. And yeah, heals at the end of combat. Good intro. Do you want a brief tutorial? You know what? Sure, just in case there's any systematic changes to the game engine, because I have not followed the development of this at all. I'm going to do the tutorial. Select a room. Yeah, obviously. So we got question marks there. We got a shop. We got the campfires. So, I mean, it looks all the same, right? Bosses. From what I remember, it's been a little while since I played Slay 1. But I typically like to, well, just in any roguelike, I like to take risks early, right? Like early bosses to gain a little bit of an edge. And then if you lose, you haven't lost much of anything, right? So I'm looking at these like multiple campfire paths here. I think I like that branch. I think I'm liking like fire, boss, 2 question marks. I think I like that. Alright, we got a little friendly salamander who's not so friendly. Yep. It's all pretty same. Okay, so we got 12 coming in here. Could get the bash. So, let's look at our deck. Yeah, same thing. Strike defends with 1 bash. Which means this is our next hand guaranteed, which means we're always going to have that, only that singular defend. If we set up the bash now, we get the extra 50% damage, so the 6, 12, 18 gets boosted by 9 to 27, which means we still would not kill this. So I don't see any particular reason to go for the bash this round. So I'm just going to double defend this and hit the strike. At the end of the act, you will fight Phantom. Okay. That doesn't mean anything to me, but sure, man. Alright, shielded up. No more cards. Reshuffle. Yep. Alright, bash. He's just gonna buff himself, so it's a perfect time to get the bash in there. He sets strength, and he should just die. Alright, good. 12 gold, potentially adding a card. Apply it vulnerable. Lose 2 HP, gain 16 block. Deal 7, gain 2 strength this turn. Without knowing, without having like a sense of like the available builds to us, right? What calls to me here? I can always take nothing. That's certainly possible. 16 block for 2 is certainly not bad. 2 HP is like completely offset, of course, by the Burning Blood. Tremble's probably, I mean, vulnerable stacking is nice against like a boss where you have like this thing you're fighting multiple turns. You get to keep the stacks rolling. But this is still like a very particular niche in my mind. Same with this one, right? Gaining strength this turn. You need to do setup strike followed by some other attacks for this to be super beneficial. But I mean, it is higher base damage than a strike in general, so it's not like bad, by any means. kind of like Blood Wall. I think that changing HP, trading HP for block is interesting. Let's go with that. I mean, it's our first run, right? Like, this should be fairly simple. 2 status cards coming in, so we can kill you and defend the damage from that one, or I could get some damage up to make sure I can kill this one next turn. I think that's better. Kill it next turn to still have a chance to defend something. We get some slimes. We take the 3. He's going to debuff me, and now that guy wants to do some shit. And yeah, there's the exact downside of drawing the 2 2s together, but it's probably fine. Let's just kill him and defend. Alright, we're healing up all the damage we've taken currently. If we can just get through without issue, without taking any further damage, then we're, you know, still perfectly fine here. Alright. Yeah. Cool. Yep. I know how power cards work. Okay, so like Anger would have been a very interesting follow-up with the Strength that turn. Lose 1 HP, deal 9 to all. Or Inflame. Now, interesting choice. Inflame, never bad. Permanent Strength. Assuming this hasn't changed how Strength works. Breakthrough could be interesting because this is another self-damage card. This might be the start of some sort of self-damage build, which could be interesting. I think I might take that under the idea that we can find some support for this, probably. Sure. Why not? This seems like a thing to do. Question mark. We got an egg. Gain 7 max HP for eating an egg. Spot an enormous shambling beast. Just have an injured green bird. In the alcove, the bird fled from. A single unguarded egg lies abandoned. Your stomach gurgles. Unplayable, can be hatched at a rest site. Interesting. What does that do? It's not much of a burden keeping that in the deck. Because I can just... Like, I don't have... I'm always drawing 5. I have 1 dead card in the deck, right? Like, other than if I get some debuffed cards, I'm going to be fine. Like, I'm never going to get completely fucked over by having 1 dead card in the deck. So if we do this path... I mean, that should be fine, right? Okay, yeah, I mean, I want to... Like, 7 max HP doesn't seem bad for this character at all. But I want to, I want to take the egg. I want to see what this does. Scoop the egg, stow it, thinking it may hatch into something useful later. Alright, we got a little bug fella. Intends to apply a debuff to me. Unplayable egg. Well, I mean, that's... This is technically, yes, an unfortunate situation where I draw the egg and not enough attacks to do anything interesting. So, not entirely free, right? If the enemy is not actually attacking, then drawing defense is bad, but, like, I still would have lost out on some actions even if I had drawn fucking... Oh my god, I got shrunked. While the Shrinker Beater's live, attacks deal 30% less damage. I see. Huh. Okay. I really want to get this vulnerable up here to offset this debuff, so I'm going to take some damage here. Like, permanently. Well, not permanently, but, like, I'm not going to fully heal the damage this combat, but hopefully we can put us into a position to kill this. So, we've got 12 there, and this would be 9. Otherwise, we block everything. Yeah, I mean, you're just better off killing. We'd lose 2 to play the block anyway. Okay. We're only down 5. That's fine. We get a fire potion for the upcoming boss. Good. Get late if enemy is vulnerable. Hit it twice. 5 block, 5 damage. I always like this in either this card exactly or an equivalent card in the first game. Deal 17 exhaust the top card of your pile. I'm going to take the wave. That seems like a perfectly good card to have. Heal 9, upgrade, or enchant a card with Sown. The first time you play this card, each combat gain 1. Interesting. You narrowly avoid stepping on a bright, sharp seed. Its unmistakable color gives away that it's a sapphire seed. Aren't these incredible seeds supposed to be extinct? Legend says that consuming one can greatly amplify your endurance. What if you plant and nourish it instead? So, we get an upgrade or we get a Sown. Do we ever see view upgrades? Okay, yeah. Alright, so let's check the upgrades on these things. 20 block, 13 damage, 7 and 7. Okay. So basically we can make a card essentially free once or upgrade a card. Now, let's do the enchant. If I enchant, does that presumably, okay, so that adds a little label here. Presumably it's not blocking this from being further upgraded, right? So the seed should be better, generally speaking, right? I think this is a good candidate because we can always use this, and the free block will be nice too, potentially. You scour the overgrowth and find a pot with good aeration. Then you trick around, searching for an untouched spot where light peeks through a cracked wall. Carefully, you reinforce the pot with bark and vine to camouflage it, fill with loamy, nutrient-rich soil, nestle the seed just beneath its surface. Finally, you gather dew from nearby plants and pour it over the soil. Grow big, little seed. Unknowingly, the sapphire seed attaches to you spiritually, thankful of your hard work. Okay, let's do the boss. It's a terror bird of some kind. Aggressive and territorial. End of the turn gains strength, hence it for 16. Well, an elite, whatever. It's a Birdonis. Okay. Well, we get this. What's the end of the turn? Yeah, okay. Do the 9. Do the defend. Yeah. I mean, there's not that many decisions to make. I'll probably use my potion on this, but we can wait and see. Like, save it for, like, when the damage is going to matter. It's a lot of damage. So 16 would cover the 12 incoming. That's probably fine. The bash would be good, but if I do the bash, then I'm taking quite a bit here. I'm going to do this, I think. I guess, yeah, the vulnerable plus the fire potion might be a thing, huh? Yeah, definitely we need to beat this. I should have probably bashed, because we need to kill this before the strength builds too high, right? Yeah. Alright. Next time we get the bash, we definitely play it. So, does this deal 30? Does not tell me offhand. Fuck it. No, it doesn't scale with vulnerable. Couldn't remember. Alright. Let's look at what we're drawing here. So we're going to get Breakthrough. We're going to get the Iron Wave. And we're going to get the Strike. So that is 20 damage. So that's 30. So if I hit this one more time, I can kill it. So we take the 6x3. Oh shit, with a... No, okay. I thought there was a little icon there, but it's the background. There's a little light in the background, not an added effect. Okay, so yeah, we just do this now, so we kill this next turn, guaranteed. Yeah, 20 damage coming in. Like, I mean, the blood wall would have, like, made it so I could stall for another turn, but there ain't no reason to do that. Okay, and I don't even have to take the damage from breakthrough, too, because we drew the other attack. Okay, great. We get a relic. We've got 40 gold. We got a block potion. Start each combat with 1 strength seems perfectly fine to me. Gain an energy at the start of each turn. That seems pretty good. Evil Eye, gain 8 block, another block if you exhaust a card this turn. Is there... I mean, Pyre obviously takes up a big chunk of your turn to set up, but, like, that's going to give you a lot of value. We'll take it. Alright, Campfire. Okay. So, yeah, the hatching does take our turn here. That's fine. Hatch this. 0 for 14. Okay, okay. Good card, effective. Doesn't really fit with the rest of the build per se, but, like, can't complain about a really good card like that. Alright. Oh, and I got the little bird with me now? That's sick, dude. That's really cool. Alright. 2x3. That will almost kill. So, let's do... Wait, deals 1? Wait, oh, hold on. There's a special thing here. What is this? Next time Inkwood loses HP, it only loses 1 instead. I see. So, if I want to... Yeah, so we want to probably do this to break. And then we can kill this one. So now we got 16 coming in. I could set up the Pyre. I'm not sure it's that necessary. I guess I should have... I guess if I bashed, that might have worked, huh? Because it would still be the vulnerable, and then it would have boosted the damage. Yeah, I played that in the wrong order. I should have bashed. We might as well Pyre and then drop 4 cards next turn. Fuck it. Yeah. Alright, 10 and 6. I'm just gonna block all the damage then. We should have a clean kill here next time. Okay. Did we gain HP overall? I'm not sure. We didn't gain much if we did. Okay, Shrug It Off seems really good. One less energy for each attack play this turn. That doesn't seem too bad either. That combos with Bird Swoop and Pyre. But so does drawing a card, right? I like Shrug It Off, I think. Alright. Campfire. Smith. I don't remember how prevalent duplication was in Slay the Spire. We definitely, if we're gonna heal, we probably heal maybe before this boss. Although I do like the shop. A shop over a boss is probably better, I would say. Or this boss, I guess, would be better with that question mark. Okay. I think I'm going to go for the Smith. I think I'm going to get this upgraded. That way, if there are duplication effects, making more of these would be quite good. At least that's my take. Alright, treasure chest for a relic. What do we get? Money and a gorget. Start with 4 plating. End of your turn, gain block. Plating reduced by 1 at the start of your turn. Okay. So 4, 3, 2, 1 block. That allows us to front load both Pyre and like other attacks. That seems good to me. We got a Mauler coming in for 8. If I shrug and I draw my Pyre, I can play it. I think I like the shrug, even though we have Iron Wave. I could not play the Iron Wave, too. I could hold this so that we still have this as a freebie later, since we'll be getting all the block here anyway. Ooh, okay, the bash. I think I go for the bash. Yes. Let's do the bash. Let's keep the Iron Wave free. Or rebating, I guess, technically. Okay, we got the bird swoop. Let's get the fat bird swoop in there for 22. Pyre defend, take some damage. I could Pyre strike. I could throw the potion to soak. I don't remember. Do we know? Can I tell? No, I don't know how much a campfire heals me. Because if I do heal at a campfire, then maybe saving the block potion for the boss is better? I could also just double defend and strike and not pyre at all. Next turn, we draw these. He will be... That'll be down. This does 10. So I won't have the kill. We do have plating as well. Yeah, so it's never worth block potioning here. Anyway. I don't think you should ever really block potion if you're not getting the full benefit, right? I mean, unless you're going to literally die. So I'm thinking, yeah. I could take just the 1 damage, but we're not going to kill this in 1 round, so the Pyre's going to pay for itself. Alright. So we're taking 8. This would soak 7. Yeah, let's take the 1. Get these 3 strikes out here. So we're in a good position to kill him probably next turn. 14. Okay, bashing to... Yeah, we got it. Definitely. Looking good. Strength potion, save that for the boss fight, I think, like the end stage boss. Gain strength whenever playing attack this turn, gain block. Interesting. We could always just skip, too. It's probably... Do you get money for skipping, or do you not in this? Because you used to get money for skipping, right? Like, skip for 10 or something like that. Let's think about this for a second. So, we've got extra energy, we've got card draw, we've got a freebie attack, we've got another potential freebie attack, we've got some HP drain, right? So Rage has a few places it could be useful. Except for the fact that, you know, it's like a 0, right? So, like, we don't want too many 0s theoretically if we're going to optimize the usage of Pyre, right? Although we do have a couple of 2s. Very theoretically, though. We can still easily take a 0. Setup Strike does work with some of these other attacks. I like Setup Strike here, I think. I think this is decent in the build. Let's take it. I'm going to go Campfire. Heal for 24. Okay. Let's Smith. Can I upgrade you? I can. Plus 4 damage. What about you? Gain 2 energy at the start of each turn. Okay, that would let me effectively play my entire hand every turn. That seems quite good. Let's do that. Okay, that's a lot of dudes. Okay, so... Conundrum. I'm thinking Breakthrough Strike Defend is the play here. I can kill the frontline attacker, and then we immediately start taking less damage. Oh shit, no, I needed the bash. Oops. I was thinking the bash originally, and then I rethought it, and I did it wrong. It doesn't matter, the ordering is not important. I just, effectively said it wrong in that sense. Okay, that kills you in the back line. Okay, I mean, that's looking... We got some shit here. Alright, so let's just open with the setup strike. 17, 10. Okay, so they're just both dead. Easy. That one, we gained HP that round overall, which is great. True Grit, 7 block exhaust, draw 3, you cannot draw additional. Battle Trance probably has no downside in this build, right? Like the first Battle Trance, at least. Like, we could draw the Shrug It off of the Battle Trance, but it's still like a net gain of cards. I'm taking the Trance. Deck's looking a little thick. We're definitely... But, like, without knowing what sort of build I can make in this game, since we're playing blind, like, I can't really... I don't know what to min-max yet, really. Tea Master. You stumble a dimly lit shack and find yourself immersed in a very peaceful space, containing an obsessive variety of tea. The man inside gestures to a selection of teas, each neatly labeled with a premium price. Bone Tea, gain 50 at the start of next combat, upgrade your starting hand. 150 at the next 5 combats, gain 2 strength. Or Tea of Discourtesy. At the start of the next combat, shuffle 2 days into your draw pile. Okay, so he wants me to pay. Pay 50, start of the next combat, upgrade your starting hand. And the next combat will be the boss. That seems fine. I'll do that. Bone Apple Tea. Tea Master acknowledges your quest and begins. 1. Water from a charcoal-filled carafe? I don't know. It's ladled into a kettle. Kettle is heated using a gentle, violent flame. The scoop of tea goes in the kettle. Off the heat, a series of rhythmic claps track the time. The kettle is hoisted high and precisely poured into a tiny cup. Tea is served. Alright. We're going to do the shot. Our very first shot. We look very inquisitive there. Alright, we've got some attacks. Probably not worth buying any of these. Card removal, always good. So every turn, play the top card of your draw pile. Interesting. Gain an additional 5 block from defend cards. Wait, this is just... Oh, specifically defend. That's interesting, though. Fasten is interesting. If we... That actually starts to get in... Like, doubling the effect of the defense is pretty huge. It starts to get into a position where there's like a power or something where you would keep block between turns. That'd be really good. Regular enemy combats no longer encountered in question marks. Whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 15 gold. This could be a powerful economic engine this early, maybe, but I don't know if it's what I want. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 7 and heal all of your HP. If we do that, then we can just upgrade in the next room. Fasten seems quite good. But, like, theoretically, you would remove these. That's an interesting one. I mean, we've got technically three other specialty blocks. Also, if I pick up the waffle, then I lose out on card removal. Alright, I think I'm going to do Fasten. Let's think about this. Fasten plus card removal. And we have some money left over. I don't think I need to heal either. Fuck it. Kill a strike. Okay, I could buy a skill potion. I could buy an attack potion. if I was concerned. Or I could save my money, or I could pick something else up for the deck. None of these seem necessary to pick up. Let's just keep our money here, maybe? I believe we can win with what we have for HP. I'm going to upgrade. Let's take a look at Fasten. +2 block. This is just 4 damage. Drawing 4, whatever. 9 and 3 strength. That's interesting. I think Fasten makes the most sense to me. Let's just lean into it. Okay, we're fighting aggressive, intends to attack, slippery. Next 9 times it loses HP, it only loses 1. I see. Well, Pyre will defend, I think. I could... Okay, I can Pyre and I can just take the hit. Because I'm soaking 4 already. I'm only taking 3 damage here. Let's just do it. Let's just start working on getting the slippery cleared. 6x2. Let's battle trance. Let's just maybe get this going. That way I don't forget to use this when it's relevant. Okay. So this still, yeah, even with the strength, we don't get a bonus. 7 block, 10 block, taking 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I mean, I'm blocking all the damage this turn. I'm playing all this shit, so like, whatever. I could roll the wave, but does it matter? This is an awkward hand next turn a little bit. We probably can't play that bash. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we can. Actually, it's not bad. It's fine. You know what? Just fuck it. It tends to give us 3 status cards. Okay, let's set up the Fasten. 27 coming in. He's got 3 slippery, so I could still get bash value. I'm not likely to get bash value, though. Am I better off just clearing 2 stacks of slippery? Maybe. I'll soak 18. I could also bash, strike, breakthrough, get the slippery gone, and then potion. I think we should just do this. So 16, so 18 prevented, taking 9. Yeah, so like our draw pile is completely empty, so we're drawing like anything next turn, including these coming in. Should I bash? Let's just get the slippery down first. Number of attacks is more important, I think. 3 unplayable wounds. Unfortunately, it went into the deck before we could draw. Okay. Landing bash. Getting some big hits. He gets strengthed. Still vulnerable this turn. Battle Trance saving our ass from these wounds. Huge. Setup Strike. Into a Breakthrough. Into, sure. Alright, all the wounds are gone, so drawing nothing but gas next turn, but unfortunately the vulnerable will be gone. Let's do a Shrug. Still got that block potion, so we're pretty good here. We'll do the shrug. Yeah, always. Drop the setup strike. Damn, I'm 1 damage from killing him this turn. 29 and 11. There's no point in using the potion. Don't you, like, fully heal at the end of the boss fights? Well, you do in the other game. I don't know if it's true in this one, of course. Well, whatever. Is what it is. Whap. Alright, eat shit. Epoch discovered. What the fuck is an epoch? Alright. Transform all attacks in your hand into giant rock. Interesting. That's very fun, conceptually. A demon form seems disgusting. This is always a classic. 4 damage twice, exhaust a random hand attack in your hand to add its damage to this card. Interesting, too. Doesn't really fit with what we have. I could see Thrash being... There's like, there used to be like a big like 3-cost attack with like a high damage value. That's the kind of thing I think Thrash should be good for. You can also use it to clear out like garbage attacks by getting the exhaust. Pyre plus demon form seems disgusting. That seems like a build. Do we not heal in this? Oh shit. Or do we have a special thing here? Erase your previously... What? Wait, what is this? Draw on the map. Erase your previously drawn signs. Remove all the drawings. Oh, is this just like to plan your route? Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, okay, okay. This is where we heal now. Tez Katara. Oh, visitor, come in, dear. What can Tez Katara do with you? Yummy cookie, upgrade 4 cards. Oh, this is cool. It's a very interesting vibe. Upgrade 4 cards. Stay your turn exhausted. Upgrade your draw pile. Gain 1 strength. I don't like this because we got a lot of really cool powers that I want to play. Obtain 4 wax relics and they melt away eventually. I like the permanent upgrade. I like this like persistent boost. Demon form. View upgrades. So yeah, 3 strength on demon form. Seems good. Battle Trance is starting to look really disgusting too. With like the extra energy and like being able to draw into like a big chain of attacks. 16 to 20. I don't really know if it's drawing 1 extra card though. Is that relevant? So I definitely do demon form and setup strike, right? +4, +4. Upgrading a defend. What was the power double or +5? +7. Yeah. So upgrading the defense doesn't matter. It's not important. So demon form, setup strike. I think shrug, just because being able to like this is a card we usually want to play always to get the extra draw, unless maybe we're not being attacked. We already have gas. And then bird swoop, I think, is good. Okay, that seems really good to me. All right, draw on the map. 1. Okay. So let's look at our options. Fire, shop, shop. I like the later shop, given the option between the two. So this is okay, so we have like a late shop here. That looks appealing. Or if we don't have the money, we can go for the boss. Having that choice seems nice. I like that. This is fun. Draw tool is just kind of fun. Double campfires is interesting here. And we can pivot over at this junction point to that line. Then we would have 1, 2, 3, 4 campfires this round. An elite. 2 events that, and we would have to take the early shop if we do that. Then I think. Whereas if we swing wide this way, we get this one. We get a shop here after the elite. And then we can do another elite, and then another shop. That's a very spicy route. I'm feeling fairly confident in how the deck is coming together, but I could see us choking out on like bad draws or something, but we still have this potion to save us. This is, So this would be 1, 2, still 3 campfires versus 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 elite and an early shop versus 2 elites or 3 plus a late shop. This is the better branch. We'd definitely go that way. Okay, 17 damage, tends to apply afflictions. Escapes after 5 turns. Right. $17 damage is coming in here. I could actually use the block potion here to minimize damage taken. It's a little unnecessary. But if he's running, there's a consideration that I need to kill this quick. Let's go for this. We have 5 turns, which means we draw everything in here, which means we get Setup Strike, Bird Swoop, we put out some good damage, Battle Trance turn. Even if we don't Pyre or Demon Form, yeah, let's defend. So I think at this point, too, we have like a pretty good build. I think we just need to tighten the deck up now. I think killing more strikes is good. Because, like, ideally we want to get Demon Form fast and Pyre out ASAP. And then just kind of have a set of, like, optimal cards to dig between here. Some attacks and some good defenses. Because otherwise we're just making it harder to get, like, Demon Form. Okay. Enemy intends to use buff, Escape Artist, Vulnerable, Swipe upon killing the enemy, stolen card is returned. So he's stolen my Battle Trance. He's going to buff. Let's just go for damage. Okay, he's fluttering. What the fuck does this mean? 50% less damage from attacks. Deal attack damage 5 times to stun it. I see. $21 coming in here. Fun that he's trying to steal my card. I like that he actually has the card in his hand. That's very, like, meta. Nice. Alright, get out of here, nerd. Energy Potion. Take your stolen card back. Pick up a thing. So you could theoretically maybe let him steal the card, right? If you want to get rid of it. Unless he specifically chooses, like, a good card, like, good by, you know, their own, metrics. Whirlwind's interesting. This works with strength. This works with our energy gain. If we have 5 energy and like 5 strength, this is dealing 10 damage 5 times. That's crazy. Yeah, no, we take the whirlwind here. Question mark. Okay, let's see the exact route here. So if I'm going this way, right? We're going here, here, maybe here, depending. Here, take the elite, take the question mark. This chest, this shop, 2 elites. We'll take this one with a campfire. So it's... Okay, so it's like... Yeah, we do this. So I could do question mark, this, or I can do this, question mark, this. If I want the... I think we'll do the outside edge. I think that makes sense, because if the question mark is some sort of like carry this to a campfire, then we're not carrying it through a combat thing. Who knows how widespread that sort of thing is? Lose block potion, gain 10 max HP. Lose 6, enchant an attack with vigorous. First time this card is played, deals 8 extra damage. Massive boulder sits in the middle of an abandoned courtyard. Plaque reads the stone of all time. Present shape and adornments indicate the courtyard was built around the stone and has never moved. Vigorous 8. The first time this card is played deals 8 additional damage. This seems potentially insane on Whirlwind. That seems insane. You push with everything you got, nothing happens. It tends to attack for damage. We can fasten, defend, and strike, not getting the pyre, or I could set up the energy potion. We probably don't really need the pyre, per se. Alright, let's go for the bash into the Iron Wave, Bird Swoop, and then let's see if we draw. Yeah, we probably don't want to draw, so I guess I'll just fucking defend. Who cares? It's pretty much the same. Under the ground. Block is not restored the turn. Turn stunned if all block is removed. Vulnerable, receive 50% more damage. Okay. Yes. Okay. It's suddenly gotten a little interesting. Next turn, set up strike into Whirlwind. If I go for it. How much damage would that do? If I don't have the extra energy, so it's actually not that good. Yeah, not setting up the energy does hurt. I probably should have always. I probably should always go for the energy. It was probably a mistake not to do it here. We're gonna do this. So I can set up strike, break through, and like defend. Uh, 13, 26, yeah, because well, wait a second. I could also do that. I could just pop this. Yeah. Just to stun him. That's just the best option. And he's almost dead anyway, so, like, it's also the best option for that reason. Okay. Yeah, that was not bad. That's all fine. 11 gold, add a card. Gain energy for each attack. Nah. Bludgeon, nah. Breakthrough, nah. Okay, so the skipping doesn't give you any resources, which makes sense. Skipping was always powerful anyway, inherently. Brain Leech, thunk. Sharp pain is filled at the top of your head, and a thought stabbed into your mind. Share knowledge, you're unsure how to proceed. Choose 1 of 5 random cards to add to your deck. Lose 5 HP. Gain a colorless. Choose 1 of 5 random to add to your deck, or gain a colorless card reward. Interesting choice. I wonder if these are out of my card pool specifically. I would assume so. I would assume colorless versus your character card pool. What do I want to do here? What? The colorless could be... This is like a singular card. This could be quite bad. End of your turn, add 1 random attack. I have to pick a card. 1 random attack. One more time. 1 random attack in your hand is put against a random enemy. 3 damage 3 times. Sword Boomerang, not bad. Add a copy of the 3rd attack you play each turn into your hand. Duplicating attacks. I don't know if I like that. It's not bad by any means. It combos probably pretty... It might combo with these upgraded ones, where like you can duplicate the upgrade, so that you like assuming the new copy you play still keeps it. Sword Boomerang's not bad though. With what we're doing here with strength, we'll take Sword Boomerang. How ostentatiously scholastic of a labyrinthine mind, a veritable cornucopia of cerebral sustenance to digest. Satisfied, the creature pops off and crawls away. You are flabbergasted. Eat my brain. Alright, smithing something. We can upgrade you for an extra turn of vulnerability. We can upgrade you for even more damage. I don't hate that. Or we can upgrade you for an extra tick of Sword Boomerang. Interesting. I like both of these upgrades. I might do this one first since we already got the specialty thing on it. Again, with the possibility of like duplicating it. Alright, we got an elite. We've got an Entomancer. Is he a fungus? Fungus body man? Attacks for 3/7. Oh, he's bees. Personal hive when the enemy's hit by an attack, add 1 dazed. Okay. Awkward hand with the all of the powers here. Yikes. Well, we'll do this and we'll do this. Okay, whenever this enemy is hit by an attack, so if I do a big fat whirlwind, is that one attack or multiples? That is multiples, damn. Alright, well he's at half health, that's fine. We did pollute our deck with some absolute garbage though. Yeah, see, this battle trance doing the Lord's work here. No draw wears off, yes. Okay, looking a little shaky there on the draws. That's 8. Oh my god, we could draw 5 dazes. We still have the potion if we do. Do I just go for this? 10 damage? 20 remaining? I could kill it next turn. I'm just going to go for it. We're going to Heart of the Cards this shit. Okay, right now we're guaranteed to draw the 1 strike next turn. That doesn't kill, though. Interesting boss where you can kind of trap yourself into this kind of situation where you're just drawing the garbage. Damn, he's at 1. Come on, I just gotta draw 1 attack. I just gotta draw 1 attack. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Oh, no. Okay, but we're drawing nothing but gas now. I did not check the damage numbers there. We were almost dead. Whoopsies. Every 3 attacks, let's go turning for a block. Incredible for us. 12 block whenever you attack this turn, deal 4. Deal 6 draw until you draw a non-attack card. Deal 9, increase this card's damage by 5 this combat. These are all kind of interesting. Again, we're hitting into the area of whether we can afford to add more cards to this deck. Let's think about Pillage. Draw cards until you draw a non-attack card. So this is drawing until we draw like a block or a other thing. I don't hate that. Of course, this is a little bit weak if it's drawn after the battle trance. But that is not... It's much more likely that that doesn't happen, right? I kind of like the draw. I'm taking the pillage. Okay, shop, chest, that, and then elite, and then a campfire. The elite could kill me. Call this power a block potion. Enchant an attack with momentum 5, increases card's attack damage by 5 this combat when played. Apply vulnerable. Random card in your draw pile against replay 2. 10 damage to random enemy X times. Damn. For plating. Interesting plating combo. I have enough powers, I think, though. Okay, so I got my eye on this block potion because I'm scared of dying, but I also like this dagger, and we can't quite get both. I can clear a thing from the deck, do the block potion, and not take the dagger. The daggers, the momentum dagger, punch dagger, whatever, seems really good if we cleared more stuff from this deck, and we haven't yet. I'm going to take you. We're going to do this, kill a strike. Leaving us at 92. Do I want the stone armor? This is essentially 4 block. I don't think I do. I mean, I do, but I don't think I do, right? Alright, that campfire is looking mighty nice. Let's see what we get here, and then see what we get at the question mark before we think about if we skip the boss, the elite. Start of combat, draw 2 additional cards. Okay. That's good, but not super good. I mean, actually, this is kind of bad for us. I mean, it's good because it gives us higher odds of drawing the pyre sooner, but, like, we can get fucked by drawing all of our powers, and we can't play them together. I predicted you'd enter. A raspy voice calls out as you enter a mystic hut. Your destiny has brought you here. We must uncover your future and fortune so that you can save us all. Here are the options for the Crystal Sphere rating. Be sure to sign this waiver as well. Divine 3 times for 75. Gain a debt. Divine 6 times. I'll do this one. Big divination, small divination. How to divine. Reveal your future by revealing the tiles. Select small divination or big divination. And reveal tiles within the crystal sphere. Once an item is revealed, you will receive it at the end of the session, but beware revealing some items might be dangerous. Okay, that is interesting. I see. I don't know what the fuck these would be. How do I know what is good? This looks good. Wait, that's a card. Yeah, because it's got the blue banner. This is some sort of box. How do I know if a box is good or bad? I'm scared. Okay, that looks like that's going to be some sort of good package, but I don't know if I can get it revealed. Because that's not going to fully reveal it. With my 1 divination. I could reveal this card, I guess. But I don't know if I want a random card. I kind of don't, man. I feel like, yeah, there's just, like, no way to get this. Okay, I got 10 gold. That's the end of our session. Boo. Am I scared of the elite? I think we've got a good build going. We just need a moment to recover. I'm going to do the regular fight. Hunter Killer tends to debuff me. Okay. Fasten, bash, iron weight. Yeah, let's do this into one of these. Oopsies. Yeah, I didn't have the energy left, just kidding. Into this. Whenever you play a card, lose 1 strength and dex this turn. I hate that. Pillage gets me Demon Form or Pyre. Potentially, and I can't play them. If I Battle Trance and I get Demon Form, I can't play it. I'm taking... Yeah, I kind of need to not take damage. Okay, there's my Pyre. And I have no block. I can go to 1. Oh my god. Fuck. Fuck! Fuck. This guy's really dangerous to me. Specifically, this, like, tender does actually really fuck me a bit. Okay. 3 cards left in the deck. Sword Boomerang is coming. Demon Form is coming. Okay. So, 20 HP. 21 coming in. Plus the 2 here. I go to 1. $17. I'm cooked. I didn't try any block. What? 10. Fuck. 12. 22. Yeah, I can't kill it. And I only can only soak 14. I'm just cooked. This guy fucked me, dude. Alright, well. All I needed was 1 block card. Damn. Wait a second. Fan. Wait a second. 3 attacks, gain 4 block. Hold on. 12, 4, and 1. We're alive. I have to play 3. I can't break through. So, it means I can't Demon Form. I should have probably played Sword Boomerang first, whatever. No, we're not. No, yes, we are alive. The 1 there. God damn, man. Woo! Holy shit. Okay, wait. Now we'll probably die this turn. So, whatever. 7 by 3. I have the Whirlwind. Wait, does that just kill him? Definitely. We're live! We're live! We're live! We're live! We did it. Ooh, Pommel Strike, though. I think I have too much card draw with the... I mean, okay. Battle Trance. This is not bad. This is still good. Fuck it. Just do it. I need to trim the deck down more. I need to rest. Jesus Christ. Alright, 95. So I think we do this elite. We skip the shop. Believe. Alright, man. We'll go to a shop. Energy Potion could really help me get set up. Or we got gain and energy draw too. Is Ultimate Defend considered a defend? Asking real questions here. I kind of like the idea of having the Energy Potion as the get out of jail. I'm definitely concerned about dying right now. We have a good deck, I think, overall. It's just I need a moment to like breathe and recover. I'm gonna take the energy potion. And I'm gonna do the elite. But give me 1 second. All right, let's continue this run here. So we want to do the elite, right? We have money, we have a potion, there's no reason to go to the shop, or we don't have money, there's no reason to go to the shop. So let's hopefully beat this. Well, that's horrible, that's just horrifying. We got a human centipede, except a not human centipede. We got a centipede. Other segments are still alive, revives in 2 turns with 25 HP. So this, okay, this is one of these. So let's think for a second. If I draw Whirlwind, I just like win, right? 16. So I do need 3 hits. So we should probably always just battle trance here, right? We just win. Right? Hold on. I gotta make sure I'm not wrong. I mean, this is over 50 damage. Ah! Sick. Alright. Sick. Blessing of the Forge, upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. So that's a potion? Oh yeah, it's a little anvil potion. Happy Flower. Every 3 turns gain an energy. Sure. Add a card to your deck. This turn, the next attack split an extra time. Interesting. Do 5 damage twice, gain 2 strength. The enemy gains 1 strength. Don't like that. 8 damage means vulnerable hits twice. 1-2 punch is the only contender here. There's some pretty good targets for this. 1-2 punching, setup strike. 1-2 punching, Whirlwind is obviously like amazing. Sword Boomerang even is fine. Pommel Strike. Ooh, if I do Iron Wave, that just gains me energy, right? Well, no, because I pay 1 for the punch and 1 for the thing. No. Do I take this, though? Here's the problem. Bloat. It's another thing I can draw off of Pillage, but I don't really want to draw it off of Pillage, right? Unless we double bash. I mean, it's pretty good. Fuck. It's a hard call. I'm definitely worried about deck bloat. Double bird swoop, even if it comes down to it. And like more cards we put in, it's like less likelihood of drawing our powers. I don't think it does enough, since it does still cost 1. Really good to like pummel. Okay, upgrading Sword Boomerang would be good. Pillage is whatever. Sword Boomerang is the one I really want to upgrade. But I don't think this is a huge priority. I might want to take the heal here, just to make sure we're good going into this boss. Because I think we've got most of, like, plausibly the pieces we need, I would say. And intends to use a power, intends to give you 6 status cards. Jeez. Alright, guy. We got Demon Form in the opener. That's pretty good. Upgrade all the cards in your hand for the rest of combat. What is the optimal window to use this? I could upgrade Blood Wall and Pillage right now. I could wait till I get Sword Boomerang and upgrade that. Most of what's left in the deck, well, it's about as even of a split that's left in the deck as there is here. I don't think I pop that. I think we just demon form. So now let's think about Energy Potion. Should I use it here? I could set up Strike, Bird Swope, Strike. I think we hold it. Sorry, what the fuck are these? Get farther away, increase the sandpit by 1, increase the cost of this card by 1. In 4 turns, you will be eaten and die. Oh, I see. He's sucking me into a sandpit and I have to play the cards to escape. Got it. Seven 3 times. 13. Yeah, this is just better. 10. I'll defend. Alright, we got a Whirlwind. We have damage coming in. I can Frantic. What are we drawing next turn? Bash is coming in. Fire's coming soon. What would I have wanted, theoretically, to upgrade? Like, what would be the thing that would benefit the most from upgrading? Maybe it was Sword Boomerang. If I shrug... I don't think I want to play... Well, I mean, like, it doesn't really matter when I play the Whirlwind, right? I'm gonna shrug. Do I want to escape more? Yes. Okay. I got my Pyre. I could Energy Potion and Blessing. Then I can Bash. If I Pommel Strike, I draw Battle Trance and Frantic Escape. Do I want to draw these now or have them available next turn? I might want to just have that available next turn, in which case I just go for the slightly less damaging strike. Okay. I'm looking good. 12 block. 20 coming in. I can't help but notice I didn't draw any... Ways to escape my sand trap. That's fun. It's probably fine. Oh, I just have him this turn, right? Yeah. Like, trivially so. What are these epochs? 100 gold. I mean, offering is pretty sick. 50% less damage from vulnerable enemies. Transform all attacks into giant rock. That is an interesting card, but I can't see it working here. Offering is like really no downside. It fits the vibe. Act 3 Glory. Now, do we go past Act 3 in this game? I don't know. Let's see what we get here. So yeah, I didn't really need the heal. It's a weak, but you have potential to use this weapon. Choose 3 attacks your deck and enchant them with Instinct. Decrease cost by 1. Whenever you kill an elite, upgrade 4 randoms, or you may cook. Remove 2 cards from deck and gain 9 max? Wait, cooking is cooking, dude. Wait, cooking is so good. We kill the 2 strikes. Then we kill... Honestly, the HP drain guys can go. We can start killing these. I mean, Breakthrough still has utility. Less so Bloodwall at this point. I'm going to take Cook. I like that. Okay, so, campfires. Seem good. So 2 campfires there, 1 here, 2 here. So that's about even. And then, yeah, campfire at the end. So essentially, we're almost always on a path that has a campfire. We just don't take this branch. Right? And then we don't take this branch. We don't go here. We don't go here. We don't go here. If we want to maximize the opportunity to clean up the deck. So I could take this shop, or I could take this elite. Shop camp, so it's basically shop campfire versus elite campfire. And then I can go elite campfire, elite or shop campfire, elite or shop campfire. These are the same. And then elite here versus an elite there. These are almost identical branches in a way. So question mark, question mark, question mark. Or double question marks. If I take... Okay, I could take this early shop here, but then still have the option of like the late shop, either here or here. This elite would give me the possibility of doing double elites. But I think I'd rather see the shop than the elite. So we don't have to commit yet. If we just target this tile, then it doesn't matter. We can reevaluate if we decide we want something else slightly different here. Okay. 3/5. This guy is Rampart. At the start of the player's turn, the turret operator against 25 blocks of this guy. Can we break through him? I mean, we got a lot of good potential here to do so. So we pop the offering. And then we just whirlwind. Alright? That's all we do? I might as well battle trance. Oh, no draw. That's max hand size. So if we pop 5 of these, Yeah, I mean, he'll be dead. Alright. Yep. Deal 12, put a card from discard pile on top of your draw pile. I mean, there's utility in that. At a right item attack to your hand, it's free to play, or deal 7 when you gain block, deal 5. Additional 7. It's not gain 7 when you play, so it wouldn't like double trigger grapple or anything. Still interesting. Like, that's a lot of potential damage output if you're following it up with a bunch of blocks, but I don't think that's quite our build. Headbutt's an interesting one. Guaranteeing the draw of the thing. Headbutt seems pretty good. We'll take a Headbutt because we have good capability to clean up the deck. With the campfires, we can afford to be a little greedier here on things. You turn a corner and suddenly a shadowy figure is just standing there. He pivots to face you. Welcome. What do you trade in? The figure inquires. The flares open his cloak to reveal a slew of suspicious wares. Take the top one. Trade Happy Flower for Letter Opener. Play 3 skills, deal 5 to all versus 3 turns, gain energy. Trade Gorget for Horn Cleat. Start of your second turn, gain 14 block versus the plating. I think I like the plating much better. More consistent. Trade Vajra for Pendulum. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, draw a card. I like the 1 strength to start with. It's not much, but it gets the ball rolling. Happy Flower for Letter Openers, I think, is the one I'm most willing to consider here. But how often do I actually play 3 skills in a turn? Like, I never do. I have to take one of these, though. I can't not take one of these. That's an interesting thing to consider, too. I do have a skill potion. I mean, when we're drawing 5, and we're playing, like, 5 energy worth of cards, we do end up playing 3 skills. I'm going to do the Happy Flower for the Letter Opener. I don't think any of these trades are particularly good for us, but this is the one that is the least bad, I guess. And potentially good sometimes. Okay, Demon Form in hand. Pillage, Bird Swoop. We got Breakthrough. We've got attacks coming in here. 1929. So I have 1 kill. I don't even play Bash. I would not play Demon Form if I do that. That's probably okay. I probably don't want to Pillage here. Applying the Vulnerable 15. Yeah. Okay, to 19 damage. This guy is just buffing. Whenever Scroll of Biting deals unblocked attack damage, you lose 2 max. Oh, fuck. Okay. 9. How much? Like, how much of a threat is this, do we think? Because I can get to 9 block. But I could pop this for a skill potion. And not lose any max HP. I'm going to do it. $30 block and exhaust. Okay. So I could bash 1, bird swoop the other, and potentially kill 2 next turn. 1 would be vulnerable. more susceptible. I could kill one this turn, but now I don't need to. I should have planned that ahead of time because I would have dealt more damage to this guy. Okay, he just strengths himself. Do I want to offering? I mean, it's a difference of healing 1, like we always do this. Okay, that's not exactly the optimal ordering of that attack damage. Let's take this guy off the board. Set the shrug. Oh yeah, that was my 3rd skill. Sick. That was, I fucked up, because that would have been better. 14, so I'm not taking any actual damage. Okay, I mean, like, that was a really bad turn. Like, just, I did dumb stuff. The ordering was all poor. It didn't matter. None of it really mattered, but, like, should have been better. This turn, your next card is played an extra time. Cool. Add a card. Random attack in your hand. Add a random attack. It's free to play. Exhaust. Another shrug. Do I want the shrug? Maybe? Probably not. I feel okay on the block angle a little bit. I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't think we need it. If it was upgraded, I think I'd take it. Since it's not, I'm feeling fine. I'm thinking the shop here. It's looking alright to me. Fabricator. Some pigman and a crazy-ass device. Summoning monsters. I see. I can set the pyre. And then just swing. I think I like that. I don't want a pommel strike here, because I don't want to draw my other shit right away. I should just defend. Okay, he's got a zap bot. Tends to summon monsters, set up strike. I drew that shit. I could just Demon Form defend, taking some more hits. But then I'm getting in... I should be drawing... good odds of drawing Whirlwind next turn, especially with card draw. Not the best ordering here on stuff. Let's just do it. This guy's bulky, so we're going to be here for a moment. Oh, that's a few dudes. That's some stuff. Okay, if we do Battle Trance, what do we draw? Bird Swoop Offering. Offering wouldn't do anything, really. I can Iron Wave, get my shit back. This is going to do a ton of damage to everybody here. Minions abandon combat without their leader. Start of its turn against 2 strength. Okay, so we drop Iron Wave, get 7, 9 block. If I draw... Yeah, I don't want to draw. I think I just want to drop one of these and then drop one of these. Taking a couple more points of damage, unfortunately, but it seems fine. Seems worth. Now he's summoning, but he's just gonna fucking die, yeah? Draw until you draw. Okay, is there any benefit to gaining anything here in particular? Not really. Should have looked at the deck, but yeah, we don't have any, like, gain HP type effects or anything, so... Weak Potion, add a card. Deal 4, deals 3 additional damage, treat you vulnerable. No. Deal 7 twice. Upgraded Twin Strike, not bad. Shot. Alright, so now I can remove cards from the deck. I don't pay for that. Max HP, gain 20% additional gold. I don't know if we are, like, close to the end. So I don't know if this is going to be that good. Deal 3 damage. At the start of your next turn, return this card to your hand. So this keeps coming back. This seems good, if I'm understanding that. Like, with strength, this will keep doing extra. And it helps Ornamental Fan, which I keep forgetting about. Deal damage equal to your block. Not in this build. Deal 5 damage twice. Gain 2 strength. Enemy gains 1. I'm not going to do that. Bloodletting. Shrug. Juggling. I'm going to take the Bolus. Do I want a potion? I would have another potion for the upcoming elite. I don't hate that, per se. Strength potion seems good, too, just in general. I'm going to take the strength potion. Alright, cook. Strike, strike. First time you play a power, each combat gains 6 block. Fantastic. Great. Elite, campfire, enemy, or question mark. No, definitely question mark. Yeah. Okay. Eyeball, attacking for 29. Alright, drop a fasten, picking up 6 block, 10 block, effectively. I have card draw. Card draw could backfire because I could draw my other powers here, which I don't want to. So, 22... I could just double defend this. Now, I would trigger Letter Opener if I played Battle Trance, but I don't want to risk drawing the power. 18 and a debuff. Bash into Iron Wave into a defend, maybe? Yeah. Seven, 10. Let's do it. Alright, we're weakened, we're vulnerable. He's doing a fuck ton of damage. I'm gonna weak this guy. I'm going to try and save the other potions. Still taking a big hit here, but the next few turns we're going to be much better off. Vulnerable's gone. He's still weakened. There's the big fat Whirlwind. If we offering, we draw Bolus and Demon form. I probably want the Demon form. Even though it's going to be reducing the effectiveness a little bit of our Whirlwind if we play it, which we don't have to. Dropping a Bolus. Now, that's start of your next turn, return this card to your hand. Okay, so like if you pull it from the discard pile, yeah, it would not come back. Just put me in an awkward position as well, where I don't have any more block coming here again this turn. I drew all gas. So I might as well just Whirlwind. Oh, I could have had more defense if I would have played 3 attacks first. That's probably worth it. Oh well. Alright, 21. Now we've got some action, though. So, let's do Pommel Strike in case we get the Setup Strike. We don't, but we get Bash. I can Bash. I still have Defense left after that. Yeah, let's Bash. Bird Swoop. Bolus. 16 or 12. 12 and another attack. Matter hugely. So effectively 14 because we take the damage. It's still more blocked overall. If I drew... Yeah. I guess the only consideration is the fact that next turn Weak wears off. Like, it's a difference of effectively 2 block. I think we just do this. Two cards left in the deck. Let's Shrug. Into a Setup Strike. Into a Bolus. Into a Dead. Alright. Potion of Binding. Apply 1 weak and 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Whenever you rest, heal an additional 15 HP. Add a card. Rage, Inflame, or Bludgeon. Inflame actually is quite good now. Because we do have the first time we play power gain 6 block. This is 6 block and 3 strength. I'm gonna take the Inflame. Seems fine. Question mark, Campfire, Demon, and then a Campfire. Sure. Battle-worn dummies. Your approach begins to rumble and fizz and lights up brilliantly. Bzz, time to train. You have 3 turns to defeat me. Choose a setting or face lethal humiliation. Here are the options. After terrifying message, dummy and carefully reads out detailed instructions. What do you choose? Setting 1. Fight a 75 HP dummy. Procure 1 random potion. 150, upgrade 2, or fight 300, obtain a random relic. If it's a dummy, is it just put out the damage in that many turns? I don't know if I can do 3 turns damage output consistently. Like to fight like the setting 3 dummy. I do have the strength, I do have the weak. I could just cycle a potion. God, do I try 300 damage? 300 damage, I don't know if I have it. We're definitely like an endurance build, right? I don't need to upgrade 2 random cards, so let's do the low one. Okay. I think with the Whirlwind... Like, the Whirlwind definitely gets us into a position where we can win, right? But, like, the big thing with the Whirlwind was we weren't guaranteed to draw it in 3 turns. It was close to guaranteed. I probably could have thought about this more and mathematically figured out if we were actually safe. Assuming that this never attacked or anything. Well, anyway. This is only triggering 3 times currently. That's relevant too. I guess we'll see what the potion he gets is. Should I bash? I don't think it matters. I mean, yeah, that's... I think we were correct not going for the relic. I don't think it would have worked out, actually. Apply 3 vulnerable, more damage from attacks. I think I like the weak vulnerable more than this one. I think we skipped the potion. You pass. You are now equipped to defend the factory against intruders. Be sure to hydrate after training sessions. Alright. Then we go here and we cook again. Sure. I believe I can beat that elite. Cook, you. And what else? Bash has some utility still. Breakthrough has some utility still. I'm not sure how I feel about Blood Wall, but also at some point I run the risk of running out of blocks. I mean, a lot of these, we have a lot of draw, we have a lot of dig. I think I kill Blood Wall. I think this is underwhelming. Like, we made the argument comparing to the boosted defends now that this doesn't do anything, right? Yeah. Okay, we got some robots. When killed, a new Axebot is summoned in place twice. I see. Do they attack? Like, if I Whirlwind here, is that just good? I could fasten Whirlwind and then kill one. Maybe that's better. Because if we do get fucked over by the enemies like spawning in and attacking into us, this is kind of safer. And this is a way for us to scout what actually happens here. So he comes in and sets up like a defense and power thing. Okay. So it seems to me that we do need to probably burn through all of these. Offering. Inflame. I can Bola's the one in the back down. It's relevant that they come in, like, right away. Wait, did I? Where's Pyre in my discard pile? Did I have that in my hand? I guess I did, right? Yeah. I just wasn't paying attention to it. Do I want the Pyre on top of the deck for next turn? Probably not needed. I can, bash, Twin Strike, defend. Maybe take this guy in the back down. I'm not checking the damage, but just seeming like it would get there, you know? Okay, set up strike. And then we have Bolas. If I shrug for 11, we're taking no damage this turn. It's all looking pretty okay. So let's burn. Honestly, let's... Yeah, let's burn this one. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't die, so, like... I could take the 9. No, it's not going to happen because I'd be out of gas afterwards. Okay, yeah, so... We'll do that. And then we'll just... wall up. Okay, then we can just whirlwind the lot. Any reason not to just immediately do this? Breakthrough is more damage, but does damage to me. I could set up strike. Actually, yeah, maybe that's... because this is overkill, technically. Well, overkill, like, on the 1. Okay, the bolus, I have been enjoying. Bolus was a good call. It's definitely been worthwhile. 11... Yeah, just bird swoop and shit, and he just fucking dies. Okay. Cool. We did offering, so we didn't gain HP overall. Another inflame does not seem bad. Innate. Add a copy of the third attack you play each turn to your hand. I don't think I want to duplicate my attacks, though. I mean, I think there's potential with this. This could be really strong, but it could dilute the deck overall, and I'm feeling pretty good with what we have. I'm going to take another Inflame. I see no downside to that. Okay, Flail Knight, Spectral Knight, Mage Knight, Magi Knight. Multiple powers. I definitely want to Pyre. $19. Okay, so that puts me at 10. 21 would block everything. I would draw a card, which could technically backfire if I draw one of my powers, but, like, I could also just accept that. I'm thinking about letting the Inflame go. I mean, maybe I should just play the Inflame right now. I'm gonna block. Okay, nice. The Bolus is a disgusting pickup. Cool. Okay, so... tends to debuff and tends to attack. Do I want to stack damage to maximize my cleaves, or do I want to try to kill something first? Because the guy in the back is going to shield up. I could go after the Spectral Knight as kind of a compromise between the two. A Spectral Knight does alive. All your cards are ethereal. Is in your hand at the end of the turn, it is exhausted. I see. Oh, the little... what is the little fucking... is that the marker for the hex thing? Like, MS Paint style? Cool. 5 energy. Whirlwind. 17 times 5. If I were to pop the potion, it'd be 19 times 5. Just under 100 damage, which would wipe out almost everything, leaving only the one guy alive, which I can then kill with Bolus. That seems like it's the thing to do. 85 otherwise, right? I mean, it would kill the Spectral Knight. I don't need to pop the potion. I could hold it. I could also throw the Potion of Binding and then just kill everything. Where are we at here? We'll get the boss coming up. If this gives me a potion, I might feel bad that I didn't use one here. I will be taking damage if I don't just go for the kill. So in that sense, I probably should. Potion of Binding has probably got more damage potential than Strength Potion. Kind of debatable, because the Strength Potion is persistent for that full battle. But Potion of Binding plus Duplicator is pretty sick. It's like a 1-2, like a super nuke turn against the boss. Let's do the Strength Potion. And then drop the Whirlwind. And then get the kill. Gaining HP that round. Okay, we do get a potion applying vulnerable. Bronze scale, start each combat with 3 thorns. Seems fine. Add a card. Barricade. I don't hate it, but I'm thinking no. Iron Wave is solid. Do I want another Iron Wave? I don't know if I do. It just dilutes some of the other better attacks. Yeah, I don't think I want one. I think we skip. Okay, I don't need to cook anymore. We've cleared out the 4 cards I really want to kill. I wouldn't be against like removing Breakthrough. Maybe even Battle Trance. No, Battle Trance is still worth it. But yeah, I kind of like the rest of this. I like the rest of this enough that I don't want to like cook. Do I smith? Do I rest? 29, 39, 44. I would fully heal if I rest. I don't think I really benefit that much. Like there's still things I want to upgrade, but I don't think anything I want to upgrade is like crucially something that needs to be upgraded. I'm gonna rest. We're gonna play it safe. Get fully healed going into the boss here. Okay, so we've got Queen, tends to cast Afflictions, and we've got Torchhead Amalgam, attacking for 18 minions, abandon when killed. Apply Vulnerable, apply Weaken Vulnerable, and Duplicator. Alright, we have the Whirlwind. We could Vulnerable and duplicate the Whirlwind. Feels better if we wait. I'm thinking Fasten. I could Fasten and I could Battle Trance. If I draw Demon thing, I'm fucked though. Well, I'm not fucked, but it's bad. Let's Fasten. Let's just focus on setup. So that puts us at 6, 10. So 1 defend and then some damage. I will go for the... Should I go for taking out the minion? Okay. Let's say theoretically we get the big Whirlwind turn, which is probably what we're playing into for the next cycle. Will the minion just die? Right? If I'm doing 5 Whirlwinds with the weakness duplicated. So that's 170. Okay, so he just dies. So I'm not going to put any damage on the Torchhead. We're going to try and tank it until we drop back into the Whirlwind and go for the Whirlwind play. So we're going to put damage up on the Queen. Chains of Binding. The first 3 cards drawn each turn are afflicted with a bound. Only 1 bound can be played. Each cards are unbound at the end of the turn. Oh, fuck, dude. Wait, that's brutal. Wait, that's so brutal for me. Okay. So this is probably staying up the whole time, right? I can't do anything about this. All right, that changes the thing a little bit. Not really. I mean, it does, but tends to debuff me. Fuck. Alright. Shit. Yeah. What the fuck, bro? 99 weak? Vulnerable and frail? Alright, well that is evil. Okay, gain 3 strength, or we get the block, or we do the draw. This is 12 times 3 coming in. I can do the draw here first and see what we get. Okay, we get the bash. (12/3). If I don't wave, I don't have any like damage protection. This is only 5 block. I could set up strike, get some damage out. So now that I'm weak, I don't have as good of a kill. What do we got? So we still have to recycle next turn. Damn. Like now I kind of wish I would have just went for the early whirlwind maybe. Okay, so now we might want to put damage on this torch head. We might want to pivot our play here. So I go bash. It's just a matter of, do I want to soak 5 damage, or do I want to put out 3 more strength worth of damage overall this turn? Because the energy regain doesn't do anything for me. So I think I'll do this, and then we'll do this. Or then we'll do this. Sets strength, shields itself. Is it always just debuffing? It looks like it might... Oh, that might be its gimmick. It just always debuffs. I mean, I'm not going to die here, so let's do this. And we drew the whirlwind right now. Okay. Math time. I could inflame here too. It's probably worth it just to get the inflame out. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna do this, right? Let's think. Do I just go all in on whirlwinds? I think I do. I would lose 15. Okay, we have 7 energy. So if I play the inflame, I add 3 damage to 6 whirlwinds. That's 18 damage. That's more than a whirlwind. Okay. But with vulnerable, it's different. But maybe I just do it anyway. Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh, I can also drop the Iron Wave here. I think I probably have the kill, so I'm going to put this on the Queen. Oh no, I did the potion, I doubled. Oh no, I fucked myself, dude. I forgot I did it. Well, it didn't really matter, I'm still fine. It was still enough to kill anyway. God damn it. Alright, pommel striking will draw potentially demon form. That's fine. Pillage will find something useful. Pillage, this is very good odds of finding the demon form this turn. The only question is, do I actually want to play the demon form when he's this close to dead? I don't think I care about the demon form at this point. Do I want to set up strike? Probably. Set up strike into pommel. I can shrug. I can demon form. I think I shrug. Bird swoop. Bolus. Drop the defend. Maybe I should have vulnerabled. What am I drawing next turn? Bash, defense, sword, boomerang, battle trance. Seems okay. I probably should have thrown the potion out. 25. We could take 25. Pommel strike. First, I think. See what we get. Nine and 8. 17 blocked, taking a little bit. If I battle trance, there's all sorts of shit to draw. I didn't potion again. I don't know. I don't know if it's still 3 floors. This is like an important thing to know, and I don't know. Twin strike. Okay. So that gets that. 21, taking 4. And then we just drop a sword boomerang. Okay, it's just buffing itself. Who fucking cares? 11, 10. Okay. Doesn't matter. Okay, another epoch discovered. Boss defeated. So, the Archdemon's Thrall has arrived. Option to threaten only. Threaten. Enemy kill. Okay. Victory question mark. You dealt 12, 1,240 damage to the Architect. 1,240 or 1,240. But it wasn't enough. You have dealt a total of 1,240 to the Architect. Architect stands despite taking 256 million from all who have faced him. So that's all the damage players have done in day 1, I guess, right? That's how that works. All right. 1 run done, 1 run beaten. Let's fucking go. We almost lost. We barely slimed through in the middle there, but discovered 61 new cards, discovered 4 new relics, discovered enemies, discovered epochs. What the fuck are epochs? In the timeline, reveal epochs to unlock cards, relics, and more. I see. It's a different unlock system. Niao. Play a single run to reveal this epoch. Chapter 5, Niao, the reopening. Mother of Resurrection Niao, awakened from her slumber. Rise champion again. Niao will now greet you at the start of each run. Okay. That was the starting thing from 1. Okay. Okay, interesting. Creon, Seeds, the Pact, Devastation, the Ironclad. Are these fog rolls in? The daily. Play a single run with all characters in beat Act 3. Does this mean like as a co-op? Or does this mean separately? My face, beat Ascension 1 with the Ironclad. Counter all other ancients, and then they unlock like other tiers. Kill 15 bosses with the Ironclad. So I guess this is like Ironclad specific unlocks. So different timeline for like everybody. Let's just start at the beginning. Prion, unlocked by accumulating score. Magnum Opus. Void of nothingness, but then the world came into existence. It churned about and molded itself into that which tells stories. Along this journey lay a planet named Prion, a mere speck in the universe. They said that a great story about a Spire took place there. Is this the first game? Cards unlock. Automation. Every 10 cards you draw, gain an energy. Entropy at the start of your turn, transform one card in your hand. Play 2 random cards from drop out. This is the, what's he called? The robot fella. Right? Are these colorless cards, even though this has the robot fella on it? Or is he gray template? Which seems like it'd be a little redundant with the colorless cards. Oh, and that's interesting. So that unlocks a new part of the timeline. Oh, this is interesting as a system, I guess. It's a little confusing, a little convoluted maybe, but I like the art. Great. Chapter 1, The Pact Ironclad. For centuries war raged between the Ironclads and the Valley Guard. Driven by ambition, a young Ironclad ventures to a forbidden boundary, bargains with the Sacred Demon. Potions unlocked. Heal 20% max. All cards containing strike gain 1 replay. Exhausting number of cards in your hand. Interesting. Falling potions will appear in future runs. The Ironclad's rage cannot be tamed. Ascension difficulties can be activated when starting a run. Okay, so that unlocked Ascension, probably because we won. Yeah, beat Act 3. Okay. Devastation beat Act 2. The Ironclad strength surges. The flames of the demonic pact, excuse me, I had to sneeze, run through his blood. Cuts and bruises heal rapidly. The Valley Guard are cleaved in two. The Desert Tribe are burned to a crisp. Windwalkers smash into the ground, and even a familiar horde of aggressive bronze-clad warriors are set ablaze with these exciting new flames. All the Ironclad's enemies are shown no mercy. All of the Ironclads? Ironclad. Where is everyone? So there's only one left? The one that made the pact or whatever, I guess? Strength while HP is low. Enemies with vulnerable take more damage. And the first time you gain strength, double the amount. Cool. Chapter 3, The Ironclad. The Ironclad, a warrior from a faraway land under the Spire, driven by pure instinct and accursed blood, he has lost all reason, identity. All who prevent his ascent shall perish. So we have his backstory of how, you know, he fought for his people, made a deal with the devil, became like the only one. Either they disappeared or he was abandoned or something, and then he basically went crazy. Cool. 10 damage, double the enemy's vulnerable exhaust. Vulnerable enemies take extra damage. Gain 1 strength for each vulnerable. Okay, so a lot of more stuff supporting a vulnerable deck build. Makes sense. Fog rolls in. The Silent. News of the Spire's reopening made its way to the Silent. She ferries a boat to the capital. Okay. The Silent sneaks past gate wards with ease and enters the Spire once more. Unlock the Silent as a playable character. Now we get... Is this Silent stuff? Yeah, okay. So this is not just the Ironclad. It's just because it unlocks more pieces dynamically. The Silent stuff fills in only once you've unlocked the Silent. Makes sense. Was that it then? Yep. Alright. Cool. Okay, that's very interesting. Alright, that was really fun. It was, you know, it's Slay the Spire, but with more. And that's all you can really want sometimes from a sequel, right? Is more of the thing you like, more of the good thing. So, yeah, we're gonna end this one here. We'll do another run soon with the Silent.